Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to LDuz Boxing. Good morning. What's good? We got a big fight day. You know what I'm saying? We definitely already know what's going on with that. Hopefully, everybody get an opportunity to tap in with it later on tonight. But I'm here to talk about last night, what we had in the ring last night. We had a couple of cards that I want to cover and recap, make sure everybody is tracking on the results and stuff like that. Before I get into it, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Salute to the playback. I appreciate you guys coming through the building, as always. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Let me see. Chris Boxing in the building. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you. Much respect. Salute. My man Winston Lee in the building. What's good with you, bro? Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Opla LDTV. What's good with you, bro? Blessings. Salute, bro. My man CJ. What's good with you? What's goody? Salute. Appreciate you guys coming through, man, this early morning. Well, it's early for me, but salute to you guys coming through. All right, so this is a quick recap. We'll recap what happened last night, go over what we got today. We got a lot of boxing today. Of course, the big one later on today, but we got more shit too. So we're going to make sure everybody is straight. They're informed with what's going on. All right, let me get to it. So Harlem Eubank, he fought Josh Wagner yesterday. If you missed it, it was on the Wasserman Boxing YouTube channel. You know, so that's why I watched it yesterday. I mean, Eubank, he outboxed the dude. He was up like the dude didn't win a round to maybe like the eighth, seventh or eighth. You know what I'm saying? This Eubank was just outboxing him. He was being clever in there. When he didn't want to fight, he grabbed and hold. Then he dictated the pace. Wagner, he stunned him like in the eighth round with like a left hook, a couple of left hooks. They kind of stunned him. He won like back-to-back rounds. I want to say 7 and 8, and then Eubank was already up. Well, he was up ahead. He was ahead of the fight. You know, it wasn't like no controversial. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. But Eubank moves on. He fights at welterweight. So on the domestic scene, maybe he can get in the mix. The IBF champion Lewis Crocker was at his fight, so I don't know if that can be a possible fight next. We know Eubank is coming off a bad performance against Jack Catterall. Both guys ain't look good, and the fight ended with a head clash. So he got the name, so he gonna always have an opportunity in the game. You know what I'm saying? Being a Eubank, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if he's at the top level. Welterweight is wide open to me. At the top, you got some confusion. You know what I'm saying? We got Norman and Haney today. We got Barrios and Rygar still looking good for February. Pacquiao still in the mix. He supposed to fight Roley. We waiting for that announcement. Man, it's a lot of shit. Then you got Lewis Crocker. They're talking about Conor Ben coming back to 47. And there's a bunch of guys underneath the champions that's like in the mix. Tiger Johnson, Rohan Polanco, Karen Shikazi, and Alexis Rocha. There's a bunch of guys in that in the same box. Mean machine. So that's why I think it's kind of wide open. And the champions are not the strongest. So maybe Eubank can get an opportunity, yo. You never know. You never know. Yeah. I be getting up, man. I be getting up at 5 o'clock for the last 20 years, bro. It's crazy. I can't break that cycle. Yes, sir. 1 a.m. He down in Australia. Yes, sir. Australia. Salute to you guys coming through the building. I appreciate it. All right. So this one right here, this card was on the zone last night. It was a bunch of fights on that damn card down in Mexico. But I gotta talk about this main event. And I'm gonna pull up my X account. Because I had posted something last night about it. But the main event, Damian Davila versus Mireles, Carlos Mireles. So the first round, this fight ended in the first round. It was crazy. The dude Davila came out throwing a bunch of he was throwing a lot of punches. He hurt my man, but this dude did some crazy shit. Yo, I gotta pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I can say it, but I want to have the proof because I know a lot of people wasn't watching this card. But let me pull this up. Um, hold on 1 sec. Yeah, bro, this dude tried a Superman punch and damn blew out his knee. Like if you once you think you saw everything in boxing, the shit keep getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen it all, but this was a first for me. And I'm gonna pull this up. I'm not sure if anybody watched it last night. So Buddy did a Superman punch. Look at that shit. And when he came down, they gonna show it, right? His knee look like it's dislocated or something. That shit look crazy, right? I ain't never seen no shit like that before. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run it back one more time. I'm watching the fight and shit. I'm like, what is this Superman punch? And then I ain't see what had happened at first. I just seen him on the ground, so I thought maybe he got countered when he jumped up in the air. And I was like, damn, this dude tried to do a Superman punch and got countered. But they showed the replay. This dude hit it one more time. It looked like he bumped knees with Buddy and then popped this shit out of his place. You can see his disform as he going down. Nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's a young fighter too, so hopefully I'm gonna exit out of this. Hopefully he can bounce back from that, man. That shit's crazy, bro. That's why I try to watch all the boxing that I can, because you never fucking know what you're gonna see. A wild, crazy knockout. I seen in the Dominican Republic, the referee stopped the fight early, and then the fans was running in, chasing Buddy. You know what I'm saying? I say all types of shit on these like lower level shows. So yeah, that was crazy. So hopefully, this dude he can heal, come back. You know what I'm saying? Get some. Like gonna need some reconstructive knee surgery. Hopefully he's good to go on that. So that shit's crazy. Getting this chat. Yeah, Courier. Yeah, Courier 47. He's gonna run it back with Rocha. That's January the 16th. Yes, sir. Yep. OTB, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Coming through the building. I appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Salute to you, man. Coming through Ohio in the building. Salute. My bro Mike, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Lee Jackson back in this building. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you coming through. He said, "Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. That shit was so. Yeah, I had to put that out because I don't know if everybody saw that, but I want to. That shit was wild when I seen it. So I just want to share it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had all those black sequins. Yeah, bro, my man, talk about those black sequins. Y'all better be easy with them shits. My man, Banks Hayes in the building. What's good with you? Salute. Yeah, it look crazy, right? Man. Hopefully this prayers up to Buddy. Hopefully he's good to go. There's one in the early today VIP promotion shit. If I can find it, I'm watching it for sure. So that was last night. This is on the zone. You guys want to go back? Feel free. All right, here's a card. It was down in Long Beach. This is DMG Promotions. So this promoter, there's a local promoter down here, and they've been working with Top Rank since Top Rank don't have a deal. So they've been showcasing some of Top Rank's young prospects. So they had two on this card right here. DJ Zamora, he's from Vegas. Southpaw, trained with K Karama. He had a 10-round decision win last night. You know what I'm saying? So he get to stay active and collect a win. He suffered a cut. You know what I'm saying? He fought a tough, rugged guy too. Um, he fought a guy. What's his name? Brandon Valdes. So he able to get a victory and stay active. But we had an upset though. One of the top ranked fighters got upset last night. Steven Navarro. He fights at 115. He lost a technical decision to Jesse Mendoza. So the fight was wild. It's crazy, right? It was a lot of action to it. In the third round, Mendoza dropped Navarro. And then, like, the next round, they stopped the fight. After 4 rounds, the fight got stopped because of a head clash, and it caused a cut over Navarro's eye. And then you go to the scorecards, and you only fought 4 rounds with a knockdown. Then Jesse Mendoza, he got the win. So they have to run that back. Steven Navarro was considered one of the better prospects on Top Rank stable. Real good fighter, but he fought a tough opponent last night that was trying to win, and he ended up getting the technical decision victory. So, little stuff like that, young guys, when it happens, you can always bounce back from that. You know what I'm saying? He has enough time where he can bounce back. Tyrone, hopefully Tyrone don't cut him. I don't think they will, but they got to rematch that. Him and Mendoza, run that back. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight while it lasted. Yes, sir. So that was last night. It was streamed on the Millions app, millions.co. I'm not sure if anybody tapped in. That was the app that showed Danny Garcia's last fight, his farewell fight. So that's what it is. ProBox TV, y'all know ProBox is one of the favorites over here. We fuck with ProBox heavy. They had a card last night, pretty solid fights. Some good performances. Let me see, Francois Scarborough. I mean, he was look like he was on upset alert. He lied. Look, we was lying about our shit, right? You know what I'm saying? He proved everybody wrong. He stopped us doing the first round. Undefeated guy from Puerto Rico, Onyx Sanchez. Man, he hit him with an overhand right. The dude was tall. He was a tall guy, so he landed a perfect overhand right while he was along the ropes, and that was it. The referee stopped the fight. I'm not sure. Like, I know Paulie was saying that maybe dude didn't speak Spanish. He didn't understand his commands after you get knocked down. Walk over here. Are you okay? Shit like that, right? And I don't know. Maybe that was the case, but I don't know if he was gonna last much longer because he was out. You know what I'm saying? He popped up on some instincts, but Scarborough would have been on his head. So that's a good win by him. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. And this is the thing I like. Scarborough is a young fighter, and he's kind of, he's not in the typical mold as a boxer, right? And he more so athletic, but he's been getting better in his last couple of fights on Pro Box. So that's what's up. And he's been getting tough competition on paper, so that's good. We had a light heavyweight fight on this card. Dante Benjamin versus Money Powell. It was a crossroad fight to me, but it wasn't. These guys was fighting like they weren't trying to win. I'm just be honest. I felt like both could have did way more. It was kind of close to me. They weren't doing too much. Maybe you can credit Benjamin better with his jab or whatever. Money Powell started having good rounds later in the fight. I don't know. It's like these guys didn't want to take no chances and was okay with just going the rounds. And you know what I'm saying? That might be the detriment why these guys are not on higher levels. Like we've been hearing about Money Powell for like damn near 10 years, right? At least 8 years, right? And he haven't got to a certain level where we was expecting. Um, Dante Benjamin, he was a top ranked prospect. They signed him. They servitized. So maybe this is why. Maybe they seen this and we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like one of those guys, if they would have been more assertive, like let's say Money Power would have been more assertive, this being more active and aggressive, and he probably could have got the win because it was a close fight. But Dante Benjamin, he moves on, remains undefeated, and then let's see what's next for him. 175. I'm not sure if he's gonna stick with with Pro Box. I don't know. My man, the Mongolian Mole, isn't back. He beat Abraham Montoya, but this is a good fight though. This is a solid test for your guy to having aspirations to be a world champion contender because Montoya is going to test you. He's awkward, Mexican awkward fighter that throw a lot of punches, but he got a lot of flaws to his game. So wrestling back, he boxed well. He sat on some shots, you know what I'm saying? He hurt him a couple of times to the body. And it was some rounds where it looked like he was uncomfortable with Montoya's pressure, but he ended up getting the victory. I thought he won pretty clear, like 7-3, something like that. But it was some good rounds for him. So he moves on. He fights at 130 pounds. They can keep him active on Pro Box. Main event: Francisco Veron versus Roiman Villa. One sided. This was one sided. I don't think Villa didn't win a round to me. Veron started off the fight, letting his hands go, pressing the action. He kept that activity up through the duration of the whole 10 rounds. I mean, a lot of punches up the middle, jab. He was jabbing. Every time Villa got close into punching range, he was eating a jab. I mean, Villa was one-dimensional, coming straight forward. He really wasn't. I don't know. He was kind of like stationary. This was like him moving up. This is like one of his. I think his first fight moving up to 54 for Villa, and he ain't look good. You know what I'm saying? He looked kind of stuck in the mud. He tried though. You know, as the round started going on, he was trying, but Veron had already had his rhythm, and he was piecing him up. Had a big wide gap in jabs. He landed a bunch of jabs on Villa, and overall just dominated the fight. And he punctuated the fight with the ninth round. He dropped him in the ninth round. He dropped Villa in the ninth round. He landed a nice inside uppercut that hurt Villa, and then you know what I'm saying, he dropped him. And then the 10th round was more of the same, like the rest of the fight. So, man, this is like the best performance I've seen from Veron. Salute to him. He fights at 154. Look, maybe he get an opportunity, because he coming off two good wins. You know, he lost to Brandon Adams, but that's not like a bad loss. Brandon Adams is a good fighter. But he beat Vlad Hernandez, then he just beat Villa. So Veron is one of those guys, shit. I don't know. Yeah, I know he's like number 14 or 13 in the WBC. So I'm not sure his path, but yo, man, I want to see him again. That was a good performance. So those was the fights from last night, man. For you guys, if you missed it. Andre in the building. What's good with you? Hyphy in the building. The Mongolian Mole. I caught that. We remember, yeah. He was in that training camp with Ryan Garcia when he was getting ready for Tank. He hurt his ribs in sparring. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is, man. It was a solid night of boxing, But today we got a lot of shit popping, a lot of cards. I'm gonna go over some of the cards today and just give reminders and stuff like that. And we know about the big card, so we should be good to go. But we can talk about the times and everything like that. So in Russia, we have a card, RCC Boxing. This is Zor. He's moving up to 140. He's going to face Hugo Rodon from Argentina. We know Adelaide was supposed to fight Adam Azam last week, but he pulled out. I don't know what happened. I don't even know what happened with that. But he's moving up to 140. So maybe they can revisit that down the line. I'm not sure. So RCC Boxing for you. Here's a card. Here's a fight that's gonna be. It's supposed to be on the Zone. Maybe it's the Zone Germany. Because I was looking at the list and I ain't see it. But we got Freddie Kowit versus Suleiman Jafari. This is 150, 154. So they fighting for some regional titles, WBO regional title. I remember Kowit though. I remember seeing him in the rankings for years. I remember when Terrence Crawford was at welterweight. He was in those WBO rankings for a long time. So yeah, he's fighting today. Montoya, he gave the most some good work. Now he did good work, yeah, because you're not gonna get that style a lot, and if you do, you'll know how to handle it. I guess Montoya always been tough. He always been tough. He got some good wins. It's crazy how boxing is, right? Montoya got two wins over two world champions, Jojo Diaz and Luis Abreu Lopez. But Demetrius Andrade never beat a world champion, former or present. That's crazy. Boxing is crazy. That don't mean that Montoya is a better fighter than Demetrius Andrade. It's just the stats. The stats is crazy. That shit wild. It's a trip. All right, we have a car in Spain. This is a pretty good fight right here. This is for the European title in 140 pounds. John Fernandez versus Casamonica. Casamonica, if you guys remember, boxing fans, he fought Lucas Body on one of them MVP cards, and he gave Lucas Body a tough. He gave him a tough fight. It was Lucas Body's first fight after the H2O knockout win. So this is gonna be a pretty good fight. He's tough. He's tough. Fernandez is a puncher. He's been around for a minute. This is a good fight. Yeah, I'm looking for a link for this one. Down in Puerto Rico, they have a card. The main event is Juan Lopez, the former world champion. I don't know if he's doing like an exhibition. He's fighting like a content creator. He's on this card, but right here we have Stephanie Panera. She is the WBA interim champion at welterweight. Pretty good fighter, tall, rangy southpaw. They got some pop. She's facing former world champion Alanis Sanchez tonight, and this one is on Triller TV. So if you guys want to tap in, feel free. But Panera, she's up there. Like at 147 for the ladies, you got Lauren Price, Michaela Mayer, Panera. You know what I'm saying? She's basically the mandatory for Lauren Price. So that's what it is. That's tonight. Um, Star Boxing has a card. Huntington, New York. This is a small local promoter up in New York. You got Tyrone James on the card, middleweight. Ryan O'Rourke. Those are the notable guys. So if you want to tap in, it's starboxing.com. If you want to watch this card, feel free. We got the return of Mike Fox. Now, I haven't found a link for this or no stream, but because this promoter, they normally don't do, they haven't been doing like any type of streaming or something like that. But Mike Fox is back. He's fighting at 154 officially. He's gonna face Mark Dawson out of Philly. You also have Derek Scooter Davis on the card. He just signed with Top Rank, so he's staying active. You know what I'm saying? Because until they get that deal, y'all know what time it is. So this card is from it's gonna be in Maryland. You know what I'm saying? My man, the boxing source said he's gonna be out there, so he'll probably get some good stuff for us. So yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I want to see this. I want to watch this shit, man. I'm surprised they don't have no streaming, but it is what it is. All right, UFC Fight Pass have a card. We got the WBO and Ring Magazine champion Arioto. She defended her title against Gallardo. So I like Harioto. She can fight though. You know, flashy, southpaw, got some skills. The prelims for this card would be on the UFC Fight Pass YouTube channel. Then it's gonna switch over to UFC Fight Pass. So that's what's up. Um, Harioto is a future opponent of Gabby Fondoros, you know what I'm saying? And if she want to go up to 118, she's the champion at 115. She's like stuck in the middle, so she can fight Gabby moving up from 112 or go up to 118 pounds and maybe one day face off against Shanika Johnson, who is undisputed. You know what I'm saying? She got a good fight coming up too. So I like her though. She's good. She's in the mix. Um, on ESPN Plus or ESPN Deportes, we got a fight right here for it's a final eliminator, IBF eliminator at 108 pounds. Sergio Mendoza, big puncher, young southpaw, got a lot of knockouts, 26-0, 22 knockouts. He's facing the South African fighter, Tashalala. I can't say it, bro, but the winner of this is gonna get a world title shot, man. Salute to both those guys. ESPN Plus. You know, so they still do boxing here and there. They just don't do top rate boxing. So I seen them do cards and they do a lot of Mexican cards. Since they lost their deal with Top Rank. So it is what it is, yo. You guys want to tap in. This young fighter though, Mendoza, he's nice though. He's nice. I seen him on a couple of the DAZN cards they had in matchroom shows they had in Mexico. He's alright though. You guys want to tap in? He's good. She's getting cooked by Gabby. Yeah, I believe she. Yeah, I like Gabby in that fight. I do. I do. But she can make a good fight with Jasmine Ortega, the WBA champion. That'd be solid. Jasmine Ortega coming back in December. All right, and then we all know about the Riyadh card that we got going down. So these are the ring walks. I know. Well, for me, I think the prelims start like at 3 o'clock East Coast time. So you guys, if you want to tap in with that, it's gonna be on the YouTube channels. It's gonna be on like 5 different YouTube channels: Queensberry, Matchroom, The Zone, Ring Magazine, Top Rank. All of them gonna stream the undercard. But these are the ring walk times for the main card. Vito Melnicki and his opponent, Samuel Momoma, something like that. They fighting. So their ring walk is supposed to start like 5:15 East Coast time. They Abdullah Mason 6 o'clock. Bam 7. Let me take this down. David Haney and Norman supposed to walk like at 8 o'clock, and then Benavidez and Yard at 9 o'clock. So that's all East Coast time. So that's good. That means shit. It won't be no midnight type of fights and stuff like that. Everything should be concluded by at least 10:30. I'm thinking. So yeah, that's what it is. Yes, sir. We looking forward to this. I did a show yesterday covering this whole card once again. It's a great card. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? And here's the full card right here, so everybody want to tap into it. They got like 4 prelim fights. Um, Vito is fighting Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason. That's for the vacant WBO lightweight title. Looking forward to that. Ben Rodriguez versus Puma Martinez. That's 3-belt unification plus the Ring Magazine. That's gonna be a good fight. Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney, WBO title on the line, welterweights, and then Benavidez and Yard, WBC and WBA World regular title on the line. So yeah, bro, this what we've been waiting for like what 4-5 months. This card was announced in July, and we finally here. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Tap in on pay-per-view if you guys want to do that. I ain't telling nobody about no pay-per-view, but y'all know if y'all want to watch it, y'all know how to watch it. So I know everybody gonna be tapped in. If you don't pay for it, I know everybody gonna be tapped in anyway. So that's just what it is. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Bro, good is a big day of boxing. As you guys see, we had a bunch of cards, yo, a bunch of fight cards today, and I'm gonna try to watch as much as possible. Or if not, I'm gonna have to come back and watch it. Either way, we're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna cover everything. We're gonna make sure everybody is straight, and then we got a card on Sunday that we're gonna get to, and then we got a card from Japan on Monday. So yeah, bro, a lot of boxing, a lot of boxing for those boxing fans that love fights and love stuff that happen in the ring. This is the weekend for you. You know what I'm saying? It's the weekend for you because we got fights everywhere, all across the globe, everywhere. So we can enjoy, what we like to watch. Yes, sir. Um, just a real quick, I want to talk about this Japanese card real quick. I'm gonna cover it again, but I'm looking forward to this. Tenshin Nakasawa versus Tacoma Anyway. This for the vacant WBC title. So you can catch this card on the Top Ranked Classics, Roku, Vizio, and my favorite, Tubi. You know what I'm saying? We on Tubi. I'm telling everybody go to Tubi, bro. But it's early morning. You gotta get up and catch that. So it's like 3 o'clock on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna be up tapping in with that, seeing what's going on. And yeah, I had to mention that. So yeah, yes sir. A lot of good shit, man. Hopefully everybody will have the opportunity to watch this boxing, especially that big card tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming on at a good time for us in the US because we don't have to get up super early. It's prime time, you know what I'm saying? And it should be dope. So yeah, I'm gonna close it out right there. Salute to everybody coming through the building though. I appreciate you. Salute to the playback. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you haven't already. And I holler at y'all. I will be back tomorrow to cover everything, to recap everything. Yes, sir. That's my time and I'm out.